What's good? What's good? I hope this works. Hopefully everything is everything. Let me see. This is my first time going live, so bear with me while I figure out what I might want. I'm just gonna leave it like this. It is what it is. But I'm about to cook some breakfast. I'm going with some French toast, Eggos, uh, some brown eggs or tofu, one or the other. And then I'm going to go with turkey bacon. And that's what we're doing. Boy, I got a video I need to drop. I just recorded it yesterday, but I didn't drop it. I mean, no, day before yesterday, but I didn't drop it yet. I've been resting. I'm resting my brain cells, resting my body, resting me, doing what me needs to do for me. So yeah, I've been chilling, but I've been watching a lot about this freaking debate. Not debate, what's this here? About this presidency. I've been watching a lot of stuff about that and just looking at them and how they do what they do. And it's quite interesting now because I can say I know how this gonna turn out. But as I keep telling y'all, you just never know. Now I can tell you what the playbook looks like, but if I could say 100%, 100% it's gonna be that. I don't know, cause they something serious out here right now. But they show putting on a good show, man. Regardless, this probably looks horrible. It really look like, oh wow, it's okay. Anyway, that's gonna look like I got a situation going on over here, honey. But yeah, they've been sure putting on a good show, man. It's been a good show. What's up to the people who just came in? I'm just talking about this good election and this good show that's put on, being put on right now. I'm not gonna just only talk about this because politics is okay, but you know, but it's just that's what I've been watching lately. It has been quite interesting. But can y'all tell me if y'all can hear me clearly? Hey, 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 how you doing? How you doing? Y'all tell me if y'all can hear me because I have my earbud in and I'm just trying to make sure. Hola, hola, how you doing? How you doing? Y'all let me know. Can you hear me? Yes. If you can hear me, put yes in the chat. All right, now I'm gonna put his tofu. Tofu, where are you? Okay, there we go. How y'all doing today? Hopefully all is well. Okay, yes you can. Good deal, good deal, good deal. I'm doing pretty good. How are you two? How are you today? I just really woke up, so I'm stumbling over some of my words. That's the case. But I hope y'all doing good today. I was just saying that I had a good day series on my channel. So I do videos talking about different things. I focus on, of course, health, healing, woodworking, gardening, and just me, because all of that is me, all of that is a part of me. So I have good day segments that I post. And so I was just talking that I recorded a video like 2 days ago, but I have not posted it yet. So just be on the look for that. If you are interested, then of course you can go to my channel and check it out. But tell me what's on you all's mind on today. If you didn't hear what I'm cooking tofu. I think it's Eggo tofu. I'm not tofu. Toast, the French toast. Eggo French toast. Tofu, scrambled eggs, and turkey bacon. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just getting started, so give me a little time to get my emotion going. And by the way, this is my first time going live. This is my first time going live. So this is interesting. Definitely not what I'm used to, but I said I'm getting out of my comfort zone today. So hopefully y'all help me get better at this and I can do this more often. Where y'all from though? Everybody in here, where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Guess you'll get a little ASMR also. Yes. Oh yeah? Cool. What's up? How's the weather out there? How's the weather today? Yeah, this is my first time live. Yeah, I'm I'm trying. I don't really like going live too much. It's just like, sometimes it calls for too much of your attention when you're also doing other things, like trying to cook and talk to y'all. But, I mean, I'm capable, so, yeah, just stepping out of the comfort zone. I'm not sure if everybody else has been kind of going through the changes and feeling a lot of the changes in the world and in your personal life. And it's that time where it's just like either you're going to step into your full potential or you're going to keep making excuses. Keep making excuses for yourself. And what is that going to do for you, So, hey. But I appreciate the kind words. Let me know I'm doing good. I've always loved feedback. But yeah, you from the island. Got you. How's it feeling out there? Like, they're normally feeling pretty good. I know here, of course, if you did not know, I'm in the States, in the United States, for those who are not aware. And I'm in the South, so it's like the weather is all over the place. If you know anything about the South, then you for sure know the weather's all over the place. Indeed. But yeah, as I was saying though, with the election and everything that's going on, it's interesting. I can, like I said, say that I know where this is headed, but honestly, there's no telling because at the last minute, everything could be completely different, as if you are aware, having Biden drop out the race, and then now having Kamala, anything is possible, you know what I mean? With changes, it's always of course, a toss up, but at the same time, now it's really like you're seeing the momentum, but you're also seeing on the back end where Trump is like, doing his thing, where he pulling his people in. And so it's just going to be an interesting 90, is it 90 days now? Honey, it's something. They're doing their countdown. They're doing their countdown, but yeah, man, it's something serious, for real. What's on y'all on the agenda for today for you all? I'm just taking mine a day, a moment at a time. A moment at a time. I never really liked working with tofu, y'all, but I've been getting more into it. Somebody showed me how to actually cook it. My love showed me how to actually cook it. And so it's been alright since then. It's been alright. I mainly use it for eggs. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate the likes. Y'all in here quiet. What's going on? What's up? What's up? I apologize if that was loud. Absolutely. I didn't know this in the fridge toast. They had it together. Like one whole piece of bread. Chop as needed, or as you desire. And of course the turkey bacon, just in case anybody was interested in knowing what I was using. Okay, so for the tofu, eggs, what we need, of course, salt, pepper, onion, garlic powder, which is what I need to be looking for. Where's the onion powder? Not onion powder, garlic powder. And turmeric. And if you like it a little spicy, you want to use some well, you know something? Though your election day, well, technically, I mean, they're elected in November, but still they don't start until the middle, towards the end of January, which I think is funny. But it's really about who are you getting. You know what I mean? If you got a good candidate, I understand. It sucks to have to wait that long to get them. But here, I don't know how different the actual candidates are, but it's a situation where you hope that everybody do what they say they are going to do and not just talk. Hey, how you doing, Jay? If you don't want me to say Jay, just let me know. That's just what I went with. I like giving nicknames. I like, but I also can respect if you don't want that. But what's up? How you doing? Yeah. But yeah, so I look at, who actually get in office and actually are going to do what they say they are going to do and actually have the interest of the people, because sometimes it sound good, they make it sound all good, but then they don't really follow through. So, hello. So I'm hoping that's the case, because that's your dream. They will do that. hopefully you all have some better candidates than we do, because right now, to be honest, it looks like a show. It really does. It looks like a reality TV show. I don't want to live in a reality TV show, right? It's never well written, at least most times. So I would prefer to just be able to really have some people want to do something. That indeed. So with the person that you all have now, like, are they good, or are you just really ready for them to go? Oh, goodness. I'm ready for them to get up out of there. For anybody who has been in, or not in, excuse me, who've been watching my Good Day videos, y'all know that I told y'all I was working on a sign. Now I had to stop. It's been a lot going on, from vacationing to family to just life. So I have not really finished the sign. So I'm doing a wood sign for a farm. I'm creating a wood sign for a farm, and I want to get the letters. I was going to do the letters myself, but I'm not going to do that at this time. I'm going to practice and work on it because I'm new to woodworking, and I've been honestly just trying to get my skills up, but I'm doing multiple things, so it's just been about balancing things out, what's important at the time, and you know what I can wiggle a little bit on. But so far it's coming out good. It's looking good. I'm learning how to use my tool for engraving, the rotary tool, so that's dope. I have other stuff that I've been working on that involves woodworking, but it's more so like along the lines of crafting, so it's not too bad. It's kind of just gluing stuff together. You know, you can cut it if you want to, and that's really it. But yeah, it isn't too bad. Man, I'm working. I'm working. That's why my Good Day videos have been like, okay. You are not far off, okay? You are not far you are not far off at all. I agree with here. It's the same thing. Same thing in my opinion. Like what we have had has not been working. So we need something that's gonna definitely change up the game. But also I feel like, if I want to be honest, it's not even them. Like, they can't really make us be what we should be, meaning we as the people in the society, you know what I mean? We should be coming together more and doing more ourselves and uniting in that way, and stop looking at what they have built as their structure and trying to work within that all the time. Like, I feel like we as the people should put together more groups and put together more organizations that are actually wanting to work towards specific problems, and everybody can actually get on the same page and make that happen in different areas, different communities, different parts of the world. You know what I mean? And expand them, because to me, that's how you really reach and make some things happen, man. Like, I feel like it's too much of looking out for just me and my homies type of situations. It's like they just get in, and if them and their friends can make up rules and have a good time, and that's it, and that's it. But nah, like we can't have that. So we, the people, um, here we vote, of course, and then after we vote, we have to trust that the people who we put in office to vote on our behalves will do just that and pick the people that we said that we wanted instead of doing what they want to do. So that's why I always say it's a toss up, because you can win the popular vote, but that does not mean that that's the person that's going to get elected, right? So you just gotta hope for the best. That's why I say you can't rely on that, and you also can't rely on even with like the mayors and the people who are in office in the actual state that you live in. You can't even rely on that, man. Y'all gotta really try to, as the people, get together, make those groups, those organizations, then get with the people, the officials in your area, max that, do what you can, see what avenues you can take in that field, and then from there, take it on, man. And if they don't want to hear where you are, take it on the road, if you can. I know people have kids, people have families, and I get that too, because sadly, when you try to do something different, sometimes, you know, that comes at a cost. So, and sometimes it affects your family, it affects you, of course, obviously, but like it just becomes so much bigger. So you do have to be careful with some things you do, but don't go in scared, because you know. you know. But other than that, yeah, it's 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 just a bashing thing too. Like all they do, the candidates just bashing each other and going back and forth. You know, everybody have faults, and it's more than the president that's at play also. Here they talk a lot about the House of Representatives, but at the same time, the Senate, it has to go up. It has to go through. So they act sucky. Just keep falling on my ears. I apologize if I'm making a lot of noise, but I think y'all will be okay. I don't think it's too loud. If it is, let me know. Let me know. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing today. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I know one thing I want to try with my rotary tool, but not rotary, my router. But I'm not trying to put an eye out. I'm not trying to put an eye out. But I'm thinking that's the only way that I'm going to be able to get a hold. So I'm trying to make a little bowl, like a mini bowl. And I have like a half circle. But I need to get the inside cut out. And this is like thick wood. So I'm thinking about taking that and putting it on the straight bit on the router and see if I can get that done. But I'm gonna have to be quite careful, because I don't want to lose a finger. So I'm definitely putting on some gloves for sure. but I think I'm gonna try it, but it's so small. That's my biggest thing. Like, no problems. Because I tend to get myself in some situations sometimes. I am sad though about my electric bike. Had a little quick accident, and now it won't come on. And so, yeah, numbers to that one. Little tofu. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can season it up in the skillet and get everything going. Need a little broth. What's your favorite breakfast? What's your favorite breakfast? Let me know. Different people like different things. I was watching a video yesterday from people from New York talking about bacon, egg, and cheese a sandwich. So I know I used to love those. I used to love my sandwiches make it different ways. And then it was bad. I guess it just depends on the mood, the vibe you really going for. But a simple bacon, egg, and cheese skit for sure. You know, I always have my croissants, but I don't even really eat croissants that much. But for whatever, and I'm not sure why, but I always have like croissants. Hash browns, listen, I love hash browns. It's funny though, because I didn't think about making potatoes today, but it's okay. And then maybe because later I'm making a homemade chicken sandwich with homemade fries, so maybe that's why I'm trying to, balance out my food, not eat too much starch and stuff. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But yeah, that's fire. Definitely. French toast has always been a favorite, or waffles, like my go-to. And it said bacon dipped in maple syrup. Hash browns though is definitely a go. Well, look, I'm close. I'm close to your meal. I'm close to it. I am definitely close. Pork bacon or would you eat turkey bacon? You eat turkey bacon or just pork bacon only? I know some people don't like that turkey bacon. Say it tastes weird. Pork only. Understandable. Me and pork don't get along like that anymore. Yeah, but understandable. Understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Do you cook? Do you cook breakfast often? I don't cook it often like I used to, but that's because typically I'm at work during this time. But, yeah. Alright, so we starting on these tofu eggs. I'm hitting around with a bit of turmeric, going in with that good garlic. I'm a little heavy with the garlic. That's just me. Hit it with that onion powder. You want just a little salt. That's good enough. This salt that you don't really taste too much salt, but just a little bit of seasoned salt to help give it a little kick. Some pepper. And I put a good amount of pepper. If I was eating by myself, I would add some more. Add some hot peppers. WD-40. We need some WD-40 on these doors, so these hinges. So when is the election for you all? Yeah, see, now I'm about to put this in the cabinet. See, now breakfast for dinner. I used to be at 3 a.m., like over 3 a.m., 2 a.m. up making breakfast. But also, yes, 11 p.m. at night, you know, that's no longer really dinner, but for sure. That used to be me. But see, I don't even be up like that. I used to be, I wouldn't say I was a stoner. I wasn't really a stoner, but I did used to be, of course, quite lifted. And so, when you get lifted, I knew I was missing something. When you get lifted like that, excuse me, when you get lifted like that, the munchies definitely take over. And, I would take breakfast or anything, so that was my go-to. Breakfast at 3 a.m. or on the night when you've been drinking. I don't know if you all have Waffle House over there, but Waffle House in the South. Ooh, excuse me. It's the go-to for sure. It is the go-to for sure. With my tofu, I'm just adding some peppers. I just added some orange and yellow peppers. Adding spinach. I would do mushrooms, but I'm not really in the mood for their texture. But yeah, that breakfast for dinner, I can get with that one. I can get with that one. Indeed, I can get with that one. So, I was out in the garden yesterday. Took up a good chunk of my time. For the size garden that I have, I don't understand why it takes so long, and it just makes me feel like once I get my big garden where I'm on some acres, that's going to take up literally half my day, and I might as well become a farmer at that point. Okay? Because I'm going to be out there forever, so it seems. But of course, you know, I'm getting me a system in play, but I was out there for 3 hours. Just replanting and cleaning up the area because the grass got cut. And the way it's set up, he don't want to, he chopped down my new growth. I had a little starter pots, and he ended up weeding my plants. So ever since then, now he decides he don't want to get close to it at all to run the risk of that happening again. So I respect that, I understand, but it definitely makes me now have to go in and pull up by hand. And when I say that's a headache in itself, that is a headache. So it's a combination of pulling it up and using a lawnmower, but I do have some basil, some kale, and tomatoes. My zucchini is coming back, and I'm so happy because I really wanted my zucchini and I wanted my cucumbers back. And the cucumbers, I don't know what's going on, but they didn't make it. They did not make it at all. The struggle was real. They did not make it, so I don't know. Better luck next year. But I am surprised though that the zucchini did come back. And I'm doing pots. It's not in the ground, so I feel like that's making a difference. I decided to use different dirt this time, different soil. And the soil needed fertilizer, which sucked. Because at first I didn't need the fertilizer, but with this one I do, so yeah. See, I wish that I could, because if I can get some seeds, that would have been great. Or if you wanted to give a plant now, if you wanted to give a little nursery plant, that would have been great also. But like, I was sad. I was sad, but the biggest problem, I think the biggest downfall, one is I didn't get them out of the starter pots fast enough. That was the first problem. I waited too long. And then the second was the fact that I didn't get on a good watering schedule. So when I finally did, it's like halfway through the summer. And then also the direction of the sun changed a bit. So that was another thing. And then I have a woman who I met since I've been living here, and she had this idea of doing like a garden in the back, but it's like trees, pine trees. So it's probably like 5 trees, good little area. So she wanted to do the plants in their area, but I think the biggest problem is that it's really not getting enough sun, and when it rains, it's not getting enough water. And so by the time I got in the groove and figuring that out and understanding that that's what hadn't happened, it was kind of too late. But we had squash, had the yellow squash, we had the okra. It's like 3 different kinds of okra, I think 4 different kinds of tomatoes. So everything out there done. Now, it's also an issue. We have a bowl. I seen one morning when I was going, or one day, when I was going outside early, I don't go out there and water the plants that early, but I went out there only to find it. I thought it was a squirrel. It was not a squirrel. It took off running, ran around the tree, and then it just sat up. When I saw it, I'm like, okay. Like, is that a rat? So it didn't really look like a rat, so came back in. So my partner, we ended up looking it up, and it was a bowl. But I have not seen it since, 1. But 2, now all of a sudden, the leaves are gone, they're gone. But they didn't really have time to grow anything else for it to eat, so, I don't know what happened. But I definitely did see when they were dying off, though, so I don't know if it's a combination of the 2 or just 1. But that's sucky. So now I have these tomatoes out here growing like crazy, and I'm not even really a tomato fan like that. But they out here growing like crazy, so I'm gonna have to find something to do with those. I can't give them to her because she has a farm. So she good on stuff. So I'm gonna be like you with these tomatoes. Can't give them away fast enough. I was thinking about doing a box, like how they had a community box. I'm thinking about doing that. I'm into woodworking. So, as I was just talking about, so I'm thinking about doing a box, like a community box, and possibly putting it over, over stock, if you would say, in the box, and do it that way. Yeah, that's what I might be doing. That's funny. The deer is what was taken, and this is when we first got the strawberry plant. She had gave us a strawberry plant because I was telling her I was looking at them in the store and I was about to buy some, but I didn't get them. So she gave us a plant. It was still in a little pot, and our garden is covered by mesh. When I say go outside, I think it was the next day when we bought it back. The next day, it was 1 strawberry, 1. The deer had been breached over, bent up, because we had the little, I don't know what they are, but they had like a little flimsy piece of steel with the greenery wrapped around the stakes. So he bent that with no problem. Bent over and ate up the mesh. Of course, you can tell he chewed on it. Ate up the mesh trying to get to this strawberry. So one little strawberry, wasn't even that big. It's probably like this big, gone. So I ended up getting some marigolds. So they are out there now. And I have a vertical garden with the little strawberries in the three different areas. So exactly, exactly. Like it was that serious. So yeah, yeah. She was telling me about the squirrels eating up. I forgot what she said exactly she had on the tree, but whatever fruit tree she had the squirrels eating those, and she said she only, it was probably like 20 that she saw that day. She said when she came back, she only had 2 or 3 left to eat for herself. She said she went ahead and got them. I'm like, you're going to have to. Because, boy, I tell you, but you know what's so funny? Back at my mama's house, I don't understand because we have blackberries. I planted blackberries. So at her house, the blackberries stay out there. The most you see is maybe like a bird that ate a couple berries that dropped. But other than that, I don't ever recall seeing the squirrels over there at the blackberries. But maybe it's the blueberries that they like more. That might be the case. But yeah, they're so serious. But I can't be mad at them though for wanting. I can't be mad at them. But since I put the marigold out there, I haven't had too many problems. So the marigold actually worked. Somebody told me lavender, so I sprinkled lavender out there, and it looked like that's what draws them to it. So I don't know. It's always quite interesting though. It is with this garden situation for sure. Indeed. What else you planted though? I wanted to get some hot peppers and bell peppers. They died out on me. So, you know. My grandma has some hot peppers she saved for me. She said that's about the only thing now that's continuously growing for her. So, I don't know. What's going on? What's going on? We got a lot of this and that going on. And I had some of these cucumbers also. The pickled cucumbers. Pickles or regular. They didn't make it. They didn't make it. They didn't make it. I think it's hopefully it is done. Smells pretty good. Some basil in there. I still might. This my basil. I just got it out of the garden yesterday. Of course, it's been sitting on the counter, so it's a little droopy, but yep, some good basil. I got some more, of course, but pretty good. Making some spaghetti one of these days, and I want to make some basil pesto. It'll be my first time. But I have faith that I can get it done. It's legal here. Understandable. Raspberries. Oh, kiwi. Makes sense with the blackberries. Yeah, and that's funny. I see like um, the kids in the neighborhood. They were over there eating, like right across the street. They're eating berries. I didn't know what they were eating, and so I had to holler out of the window, like, "Hey, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing?" Because they are not. They just moved in this area, you know. Um, So that's not common here, where they grow everywhere, to where you just walking up and eating berries. So I had to holler out the window like, hey, what are y'all doing? So of course they try to act like they're not doing anything, and then the one that did say, we're eating berries. I'm like, do you even know what what kind of berries those are. Do you even know if they poisonous or not? Do you know? It's like, no, man. I'm like, okay, well, don't do that. We can't do that. All berries are not treated equal. They're not, they look good. It look like what you used to eat and getting from the grocery store. That does not mean that they are that. So, but growing Mary J. When I was smoking and when I was into that heavy, I tried. I don't know what made me think that I was gonna be able to make this happen. Especially when I actually did real research to see growing it. Horrible. Horrible. So I just decided I was gonna just plant it in the ground over there by my mama roses as if it was just gonna be you know, and as if it was gonna be okay if it did grow. So yeah, me and those days of trying, it was very short. It was very short, but I did try it, right? I did try it. But are you, if you don't mind me asking, are you growing this indoors or outdoors? Because indoors is a whole process. I know how different it is with just growing it outdoors. Yeah, it was concerning. They do a lot of things that's concerning. But I can only do what I can do. I don't have kids, so of course I have nieces, nephews, little cousins, all of the above. So you know how kids are. So yeah, and you was a kid yourself at one point in time. So, but yeah, definitely because, whew, when I say they do some things, got you. Okay, cool. That's not bad. Shoot, I don't know how long it takes to grow back, but that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad, especially when it gets some height on it. That's not bad at all. Cool, 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 cool. I don't think I've ever seen the process of outdoors. Like I said, I'm not sure how different it is from indoor, but that's dope. No pun intended, but that's dope. Cool. Mm. Well, I've learned something new today, and also I am done cooking. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So, yeah, 4 plants would have been good for me. Would have been good for me. I would have been okay. Yeah, for sure. That's dope though, for real. That's interesting. I would have never. I wonder if one day they may, they may or may not. Who really knows? I never know one day from the other. But let me just show. So this is of course the toast and turkey bacon and and I am done. It was good talking to you. I appreciate you for being in the live, being that this is my thank you. But this being that this is my first time, I appreciate it. You definitely helped me feel a bit more comfortable doing this, so I might definitely shoot my shot and do this again. Thank you. I appreciate the sub, and thank you for the likes for everybody that did like. I appreciate it. Thank you for teaching me something new today, also, and I'm about to look into that because I think that's still interesting, though I don't smoke anymore. I'm considering some things, so appreciate that. Appreciate that. And I will see you again too. I'll see you again soon. I appreciate it. And you enjoy the rest of your day. For sure. Enjoy the rest. And I need to figure out how I get off of here. Because that part, I do not know. And I need to make sure it's closed. But not for real. Y'all have a good one. And I appreciate you for being here though. Seriously.